going to see what Ajarn Spencer says.
Greetings, esteemed auditors. Prepare for knowledge to astound, where arcane concepts in rhythm resound.
Oh, really? Well, who are you?
I am Ajarn Spencer, a scholar devout, with wisdom that forever does rotate about.
And what does your avowed wisdom rotate about? Would it be anything to do with Buddha magic?
Indeed, my friend, the Buddha's profound mystique, in amulets and teachings the wisdom seekers seek.
So would you begin by telling my wisdom-seeking listeners about the 5 aggregates in your truly stylish manner?
The 5 aggregates in rhythm's embrace form feeling and perception in this sacred space. Mental formations and consciousness then combine, a transient construction, a design divine. This framework helps us understand the nature of existence in this learning land.
And what would you say about the first aggregate to begin?
The first aggregate, known as form, encompasses the physical, defying the storm. It's the material world in all its grand display, the shapes and forms that color our way.
Now tell me about the second aggregate for my listeners as well.
The second aggregate, feelings embrace, sensations that flicker in wisdom's timeless space. Joy, sorrow, and neutral states unfold, a tapestry of feelings, brave and bold. These sensations define our passing state. In wisdom's echoes, it elucidates.
What about the third aggregate? Tell my listeners about that.
The third aggregate, perception's clear command, interprets the world throughout our living land. It categorizes and labels with precise accord the knowledge we gather, deeply adored. It shapes our understanding in wisdom's pure grace, helping us navigate this complex place.
What about the fourth aggregate?
The fourth aggregate, mental formations it seems, encompasses volitions and intentions in dreams. Our actions, thoughts and feelings are defined by this potent aggregate in wisdom's combined. It shapes our destiny, the paths we tread. In wisdom's echoes, its truth is read.
And the final aggregate?
The final aggregate, consciousness it flows, aware of the world as wisdom grows. It experiences and perceives, with clarity untold, the essence of awareness in wisdom's gold. It binds the aggregates in this sacred flow, the culmination of knowledge in wisdom's glow.
And how to observe the aggregates within when you are meditating.
Focus the mind with tranquil gaze, observing the aggregates with peaceful ways. Notice the forms and feelings arise, the perceptions and mind's clear skies. Witness consciousness in peaceful contemplation, finding clarity and liberation. Through this awareness, understand their transient nature, finding peace and wisdom's pure nature.
What is the role and the name of the third aggregate, and how does it play a part in communicating between all of the other aggregates?
The third aggregate, perception's keen decree, interprets the other aggregates for all to see. It links the senses, creating understanding's flow. In wisdom's teachings, its truth we come to know. It shapes our experience and helps us discern the world around us. In wisdom's eternal learn.
So to continue, define emptiness.
The third aggregate, perception's clear decree, interprets the other aggregates for all to see. It links the senses, creating understanding's flow. In wisdom's teachings, its truth we come to know. It shapes our experience and helps us discern the world around us. In wisdom's eternal learn.
Are all things empty of an inherent quality that is permanent and unchanging?
Yes, in wisdom's view, all things are transient, void of inherent qualities, ever deviant. Impermanence reigns, a truth deep and profound. In wisdom's teachings, its resonance is found. All constructs are empty, devoid of fixed essence. In wisdom's clarity, we find pure presence.
And how does that reflect the truth of emptiness?
Yes, that reflects the truth of emptiness, so profound, that all phenomena are fundamentally unsound. No permanent essence in existence is found. In wisdom's teachings, this is deeply profound. Understanding this emptiness brings liberation's grace. In wisdom's clarity, we find peaceful solace.
How are we trapped within dependent origination?
We are trapped by our craving
What are the 12?
and clinging.
What are the 12 chains of dependent origination?
The 12 chains unfold, a cycle of woe, from ignorance and conditioning, the seeds that grow, consciousness and form, and the 6 sense bases, contact and feeling in these material spaces, craving and clinging and becoming's driving force, birth and aging and death's eternal course. This chain of suffering in wisdom's insight reveals the path to liberation and peace that forever shields.
And destroying wrong view will break the link of the chain and cause the chain to fall apart, right?
Indeed, dispelling wrong view breaks the cycle's tight constraint, allowing true insight and wisdom to attain. This clarity unravels dependent origination's chains, bringing freedom and peace that forever sustains. By breaking the link, enlightenment's path is clear, dispelling delusion, and wisdom's truth is near.
We can finish off by explaining why nirvana or nibbana is not something that is not, rather something that is, and why.
An absence, but a state of being profound, a liberation from suffering, where wisdom's peace is found. It's not a void, but a tranquil state of being, complete, where wisdom illuminates, and peace feels so sweet. It's the extinguishing of craving, and suffering's demise. In wisdom's clarity, true peace does arise.
Explain nirvana like a true master.
Nirvana, the ultimate cessation, transcends the cycles of suffering and brings freedom's elation. It's a state of perfect peace, where cravings cease to bind, and wisdom's clarity illuminates the mind. It's not an escape, but a transformation complete, where wisdom transcends, and the cycle of birth and death we defeat. Nirvana's essence is the cessation of self. In wisdom's clarity, we find freedom's own wealth.
Does awakening require the deconditioning of mind?
Yes.
Anything else to say about how to awaken? Not really. What's your name? Bye.